Good evening, everybody. That's right, we're rocking out tonight. We want you to rock out with us. That's right, we got a great show. Get yourself settled in, get your drink. Look at that. That was some nice music. That was great.
I'm afraid you're just too darn loud. Next, please.
Leave it to Shane.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for coming on board. We got a great show tonight, and we got some great guests, and we got some great people in the chat room. So without further ado, we're going to get this thing moving right into fifth gear, and it is what it is, and put on your seatbelts because we're going to have some fun tonight. So, Daniel, good evening, my brother.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, Don, guys, good to see you again. It's only Tuesday, but holy cow, it's some roller coaster of a week. I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy to be here. And thanks to everybody who's watching tonight and live with us. So good to have you. Good to be here.
Excellent. Beer Stack, what you got going on, brother?
I'm sitting here doing it. You know, same stuff every week. You know, I'm here having fun, just getting through the grind and getting over here and just relaxing and letting loose.
I hear you.
That's what I got.
Hear you. Yeah. Brother Steve, what's up?
Have I told you guys I hate painting?
Yes.
Oh my god!
You have paint on your hands and places that you didn't realize it splattered.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'm done with that room. I just got to put all the furniture back in there, but I got to let the trim dry because I had to do all the trim today. So,
gotcha.
Now,
but
Steve,
you're looking at.
I have a question. Do you hate painting as much as I hate installing a pool?
Yes,
I think that's going to be a really tight competition because I swear it was brutal. Don,
the only thing I hate more than painting is 60 meters. Why channelize a band? Just saying.
No, I like 60 meters. I don't care what you all say. Anyway. Hey, everybody. I want to thank everybody. A lot of people. I got 15, 18 emails regarding my last video I put out, and thank you. Everything was very reassuring. There was some good constructive criticism, but everyone really liked it, and of course the comments on YouTube. But the people who take the time to say thank you in another mode of means, thank you. It really means a lot for all you. You know, we're all busy. We're all volunteers. You know, I'm running 2 or 3 jobs just on a regular basis, and you know, you get hooked into YouTube, and you want to do more, and sometimes you can't. It gets frustrating, but like Beer Snack said, it's Tuesday night. We're here just to relax and have some fun and just, you know, let our hair down and have a good laugh and be careful because Molson's always listening. He may call you out on something good or something he feels is something questionable. We'll just leave it at that. So, and here he is. We were concerned. I was getting ready to send out the bloodhounds on you and knock on the shed door.
No audio.
No audio.
You don't have enough bandwidth there, Joe.
Turn off the mix. Turn off that mixer. Whatever he did last night, he turned off the mixer and everything worked out great for him.
All right, so while we're waiting for Joe, I just want to let everybody know the Ham Radio Clubhouse has decided to allow people to start buying us beer. So, excuse me, over there in the over that way in the chat at the top, we posted a link, or there's a link posted to buy us a coffee, and you could buy us a beer now for. You know, for helping us out, or you know, if you like what you see or like what you hear, you can head over to Buy Me a Coffee. So just letting you guys know.
Thank you. And it's the same as buying me a cigar. No difference. Cigar, beer, it's all the same. So anyway, Joe Brett, try it again, brother.
Yeah, here we go.
There he is. The sultry sounds of Joe Brett.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
There you go. There you go. Coming out live from Mississippi, 100,000 watts.
I'm just trying to survive here, man.
You look very good in that button-down shirt. Look at you, man. You're looking very.
I figured I'd do something besides just the gray shirt, you know? Mix it up a little.
I was going to say court date, but okay.
I'm thinking court date, wedding, or
or worse.
Funeral for a funeral. I know. I hate doing those things, but you gotta do them. So Anyway, hey, listen, let's just get right into this, guys, because everyone knows all of us like to play Parks on the Air one way or another. Something is coming up, but before I'm just going to digress for 1 second. Jason, Ham Radio 2.0, I think he might be in the chat. Jason had a fantastic show on Sunday night. He hosted with Van and the Support Your Parks on the Air, the summer program, the Plaque Awards. Jason, congratulations. It was a fantastic show. Everybody, Steve, I know you work behind the scenes of doing a lot of log processing. Again, between the people behind the scenes and the guys and gals who are hunting, the guys and gals who are activating, we lit up so much RF that weekend. It's amazing. Yes. It was freaking amazing. I love my brothers here with W2HRC. We did an incredible thing that I never thought we were even going to pull off. In our category, we did come in third, and that was great. Congratulations to K4 to YTZ and W4 BOC. They were first and second in the category. We came in third, but we did activate the most parks across the United States and Canada with 23. So
and the most states.
And the most states. There you go.
Yep.
So we have plans. We have plans for those of you who are listening.
More power.
Because what does every good ham radio operator do that, the weeks after the event is over? You plan for the next one.
Yep.
And we're going to go after. We're going to do some chasing. We're going to chase that plaque one way or another. And fair and square too, of course. But again, to Jason, thank you. That was a fantastic show. We had fun watching it. It's available on Team Replay. Then, of course, I think, Steve, what is it? In 2 weeks, the official results will be released?
So the results should be posted soon, but there's a 2-week protest period. If you think a log didn't get posted or something's not right, you can reach out and they'll review.
Okay, so
I have to say that Vance did a fantastic. It was all Corey. Like it was almost like watching the old school Grammys or Oscars or whatever.
Yes, like Billy Crystal. Yeah, like Billy Crystal.
Oh yeah, it was perfect. And guy had he had segments where he'd add in, professionally done. I think he takes a lot of pride, just like all of you guys with POTA.
Absolutely.
And it was for a guy who's not into POTA. It was fun to watch. Especially, I got to give a shout out to a common name here. There's a few common names, but Bo, he kicked some butt.
Bo had a couple awards. Yes, he did.
Foxtrot Charlie, I think it is. Congratulations, Bo, and some of the other guys that we see around. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but we all remember Bo for being an impersonator. He's
the Lion Hawaiian.
The Lion Hawaiian, right? But no, he's a great guy. But we were all like, Bo. So good job.
Yeah, we were all shouting his name out along with so many other guys and so many other the names that Vance was flashing up on the screen. We were like, I remember working him, and if not, you work him on a regular basis anyway. And Carrie and Steve and Tom and all these guys. The list is it's a fantastic program. So rolling into that. Tonight we have one of the guys who is doing what is known as the Alaskan Rove. I want to introduce everybody. Dwayne, W4 Foxtrot Delta Tango, to the show. Dwayne, good evening. Thank you for coming on board.
Good evening.
Ham Radio Clubhouse. Look at this.
Look at this, man. We're going to initiate.
I got 2 things to say before we get started. With Ham Radio Clubhouse, there's 2 things that you're going to get. Beer Snacks Beard is always going to be on point, and Joe Brett is going to be mean mugging the freaking monitor the whole night. Those things are going to happen, So it's every show it's going to happen. So
you're no stranger. You're no stranger to this show, are you? You've been sitting in the chat, so we can't hide anything. Nah, man, you and your boys have articulated what I think is a very cool adventure. We're going to get into a lot of the details. A couple guys are not available tonight because of the logistics of living in Alaska, last minute plans. But Dwayne, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself? Who you are, what you do, how'd you get into the hobby, that kind of stuff.
Well, the biggest thing is I'm a fan of all you guys. I'm sitting here looking at the guys that I watch on, YouTube. I'm looking in the chat. Geez, there's, all the guys that I sit and watch all the time. So it's, I'm on cloud nine right now anyway. So I appreciate you guys letting me come on. But I got my license back in 2012 through a family member who kind of challenged me, and so I got my license and quickly upgraded to general and then extra, and got involved in the club and started doing Skywarn and things like that. And so, I'm no stranger to ham radio, and I love it. I've loved ham radio for years now, and I wish when I had gotten into it, just a small, short time compared to some of you guys, but YouTube wasn't, you couldn't go to YouTube and look at the things that you can do now. I mean, there's so many people. You guys have became basically the world's Elmers. If you want to know something about a radio, one of you guys got a YouTube video on the radio. If you need to know about an antenna, somebody's got it. And so you guys helped me do, a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of things that, I found out on YouTube, and I hope you guys keep that up. Just remember, though, people look to you guys for all the advice, and you're not always right. I know that's hard to hear, you're not always right, but so
right.
there's a few that,
right.
it's their way or no way, and people's going to follow that. So make sure that, the advice you give is on point, because a lot of people are going to depend on that. And that's really the only thing I'll say about that. But
I think you've heard us say many times that this is about experimentation and having fun.
Exactly.
You can watch KAMRD string up a dipole, and guess what? And Shane, and I know Shane's going to be having a shootout with him, and they're probably going to be using maybe similar or same antennas. But Mike's going to do it one way, and Shane's going to do it another way. But guess what? They're still going to make contacts.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
There's a lot of ways. I've always said there's only two ways of doing it wrong: by getting hurt or getting killed. So don't do either one. And you didn't fail. You experimented. You experimented, man. And we all didn't come with this book either. That's not, we all have, we're all learning from each other. We are all learning from each other through YouTube, talking to each other online, through social media, and then we're spreading it back out again.
And Mike's already throwing crap in the
KL7EC, he's Jeremy. He's in the chat too. And,
hold on.
And Mike, just don't put a combo lock in that sock, and you'll be all right, man.
Shane. When Shane comes on board, I'm gonna tell Shane's gonna be here in a little bit, y'all. But I'll just tell him one thing: pine cones. That's all he needs is pine cones. If you watch Mike's one of Mike's most recent videos, pine cones.
Well, you brought up Mike, and I like Mike. I watch his stuff a lot. We talk backstage about Mike, and he just recently did a video where he did an infed half wave, and he pulled up the transformer, in the tree, and backwards from what I've always done. And I was like, what the crap is he doing? So I made a comment. I'm like, hey, have you noticed any difference? No. Well, this is the thing. I asked him, have you noticed any difference? And he said, no, I've done it both ways. It all works great for me. And I'm like, oh, well, see, I'll try it that way next time. It wasn't that he was wrong. It was just, it was different from what I did. So I'll try it his way, And like you said, it's about experiment, and that's why I love you guys' YouTube channel so much, because there's so many different things that I wouldn't necessarily do, because the people here locally, they don't do it that way. So someone else may have tried and tested it a different way. So anyway, that was a good example.
Excellent. I'll tell you a quick story. I had a deja vu moment about 2 weeks ago. I was in my garage hanging up a small little 6-foot fiberglass antenna for VHF, UHF to hook it up to my 705, and I'm sitting in the garage.
Did you get stuck in the Christmas tree?
No, I did not. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. But I hung it up upside down. And about 25 years ago, when I first got in, I was watching a bunch of guys, install antennas like that. They're like, you can't put those antennas upside down. And my buddy said, why? It's a vertical antenna. It doesn't make a difference what end is on top or the bottom. It's not going to operate. But there was this myth that you're doing it wrong. And he pulled me aside. He says, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. And ever since then, I started learning to kind of segregate who you listen to and who you don't. Because some people live by myth. Don't live by myth. Ask questions. And and eventually you're going to get answers, and then sometimes you got to segregate the answer. So, but hey, Dwayne, so who came up with this idea? Who says, hey, let's go to Alaska. Why not somewhere? You know, what made you choose Alaska, and how did that all come to be?
Well, Jeremy KL7EC, he's in the chat. He's probably driving home from his last stop, but he lived here, and we were good friends then. And then he moved to Alaska, and he was trying to get me to come up there for a while. And so him and Eric are friends, and they both do POTA up there, so they got together and kind of planned up the idea. And Jeremy called me, and he said, "Listen, I don't know how else to get you up here. This is a weekend of camping, a weekend of ham radio, POTA. What's it going to take?" And I'm like, "That's enough." So I started thinking about it, and then I decided, okay, that's what I want to do. I've never been to Alaska. I've always wanted to go. I've traveled a lot of places, but that's not one of them. And so it all came together kind of last minute. Doug, I got him into POTA, and N4DJR, he's the other guy going. And so I called him up and I said, "Wild idea." And I told him, and he's like, yeah, I'll go. And so, he had gotten sick the week after that, and he had some issues at work. Well, his supervisor said, go. So it all came together really quick after that. We had to start planning. We started talking about antennas, what to take. They had things that they used up there, but we couldn't hardly ever make contact with Jeremy because, portable antenna in Alaska is hard to deal with, especially down in the deep south. So we have made contact with him a few times. He just had some good conditions. So we got to thinking, what can we do to improve the signal? What can we do to get a lower takeoff angle to get, further south? And we started brainstorming about that and coming up with ideas. And so I had this, I'm a buddy pole user. I love buddy pole, buddy stick. That's what I always use. And so I talked back and forth to Chris, other questions. And I thought, I'm just going to email him. All he can say is, nah, And so I knew about the Buddy Hex, and I knew that people were testing it, and I knew I'd gotten some really good reports. And so I just shot him an email and told him what we were going to do. And he called me up, and he's like, "Tell me about this trip." And I told him, he said, "Man, I got to send a Hex with you guys. You need that." And,
absolutely.
But if you know Chris,
game on,
exactly. Chris, that came with a caveat. He's like, "Okay, I've got to send it, but you've got to take some pictures, and for marketing. So he's smart.
Yes,
that's what he does."
Mm-hmm.
And
very good.
So I said, you got a deal because pictures is my thing. So he sent it out, and we've put it up and used it a couple times. Just so when we get up there, we're not figuring out the workings of it. So I'd built a few before, so I was familiar with hex beams. So. We're just super excited about that. I think that's going to be a game changer for the trip. So we're going to use that as much as possible up there. And but it's just a dream come true as far as ham radio. I've always wanted to take off somewhere and do some operating in a nice place.
Right.
They go to Costa Rica with Buddy Pole a couple times a year, and one day I'd like to go down there. But so we put together this Alaska POTA Rove, and we wanted to promote POTA. We all love to do POTA operations, and what better way to promote it than to attach it to, Alaska Rove and kind of promote POTA for a while.
So for those of you, for those of you in the chat listening, and for those of you listening on our podcast,
listening on the podcast.
So these guys, so the four guys are going to be going out. You fly out tomorrow. I'm looking at the calendar, correct? Flying out tomorrow?
Fly out tomorrow
by Friday the 13th. That's going to be a good luck day. Friday the 13th for 2 full days. These guys are going to be attempting 15 to 20 parks. And out of that, 13 will be ATNOs, also known as all-time new ones. No one has touched them. Nobody has got them activated with at least 10 contacts. So this is going to be quite a logistical, not only getting yourselves up there with the gear and, doing your rendezvous and get going. That's exciting, man. This is going to be some real good, exciting stuff.
Well, logistically, it could be a nightmare, so we've done a lot of planning, and we've got it. I think we've got a really good plan on what we're going to do when we get there. And we're going to be 3 days. It's going to be a 3-day.
Okay,
we've
good.
got 3 areas that we sliced up for 3 days. Now, as I told you backstage, if we get a big pile up and a lot of people, we're not going to say, "Okay, guys, stop calling us. We're going to the next park." We're going to work everybody. That's the goal anyway. So We're going up there to make contacts and activate as many parks as possible, and promote POTA. We're spending our own money. We're doing all this, out of our own pockets to do this.
Yeah.
Hey, Dwayne. So you were telling me, and watching Jim's show too. You guys are planning on doing something very interesting. So you're going to be on site, being on what? Bouncing a little bit between 20 and 40.
That's the plan.
And then, but the plan is also simultaneously another operator is going to be doing what? FT8 also.
FT8 and FT4, depending on if it's busy.
Right.
So we're trying to give a little bit for everybody. We've got filters to be able to operate, the different bands. I've got those packed away already. So we're going to try to make sure that, if you're into digital and that's all you can do, hey, we're going to be out there for you too.
Hey, Mike brings up an excellent question, because a lot of us are using this Ham alert, and we'll stop whatever we're doing to run to the radio. Will there be a special call sign being used?
Well, we talked about that, and the reason we're not going to use just one call sign is because we all want to try to activate the parks. So what we're going to do when we spot, we'll spot with whatever call sign, is going to start, but we're going to try to pass the mic so we all can get credit. So if you make a contact with us, you potentially could get, 4 contacts from the same park. So, but if we have a large pile up, we're not going to do that. We're just going to run with, one call sign, because we want to make sure everybody, makes the contact.
All right, everybody. So I'm going to announce the call signs right now, and Molson or Beer Snack, if somebody wants to run them on the bottom here. So you're going to have W4 Foxtrot Delta Tango, W4 FDT. Then you're going to have N4 DJR, N4 Delta Juliet Romeo.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're going to have KL7EC. That's Kilo Lima 7 Echo Charlie. And then Kilo Lima 5 Bravo Oscar, KL5BO. We're going to run them on the bottom here. They'll be scrolling throughout this discussion. But that's the next one. We're just going to put them all in the Ham alert. Just put them all in the Ham alert.
Yeah. So another thing we're going to do when we spot is in the comment section, just so people will know that, that's us, because you can't remember all those call signs, and I know that. So we're going to make sure in the comments put Alaska, POTA, Rove or something, just so when you see the spot, that's us.
Excellent. Man, how do you Dwayne, how do you pack? Because I know I'm a bad guy, man. I take so much with me, and sometimes I use it and sometimes I don't, but it's like it's an insecurity, because I'm like, damn, if I only had that. How do you draw a line for the airline? I mean, what do you go? I mean, did you guys ship anything ahead of time to like Jeremy's house, or?
Well, we talked about doing that. The good thing about Jeremy and Eric is, they do this all the time. They have their gear, and Jeremy has the 7300. He has the 891. Eric's got the 705 with an amp, so he can run high power there. But you pack frugal, man. I mean, you only got so much space. So you got to take what you're going to need, and so. Me personally, I've packed coax, barrel connectors, my VNA. We're going to use their radios, so that's one thing I don't have to pack. But I'm, of course, taking all my buddy pole stuff. Doug's bringing his buddy pole stuff. Of course, I've got to pack out and check the hex beam. I don't care if my clothes make it. I want the hex beam to make it. So I don't know.
Hell yeah. Who cares about that? Don't worry about clothes and toothbrush. The most important things.
And so checking that obviously, but then we're just carrying things that I know we're going to need: barrel connectors, coax. I've stuffed enough stuff in the buddy hex. I call it a bucket, but the sports tube that Chris has sent with it. I packed as much stuff in there as I could. It's just, you got to pack frugal. You can't carry 8 bags, and you don't want to carry 8 bags. It gets expensive. So we're just packing the things we know we're going to need.
Power for the radios. What's your
battery? We're operating on battery. We will have a generator with us because we're going to have a camper that we're going to stay in overnight and operate out of. We're going to operate throughout the night. We'll change shifts. We'll do generators charging the batteries, but we do have enough battery on hand to last as long as we need to. So I would like to be able to carry mine, but I can't. So
So for us to envision the whole entire Rove, you guys are going to be in a camper or in a trailer camper, RV. Describe the whole makeup?
we're going to have a pickup truck with the gear in the back covered. We'll have a pop-up camper with gear in it, and just the guys. I mean, this is going to be a true camping perfect experience.
Right. Yep. And moving along. Yep. Exactly. So, what are you guys looking? What's the weather in the section of Alaska that you're going to be? And maybe you want to name some various towns or regions so we can kind of look at the map at the same time. And what are we looking at as far as projected weather, etc., temperatures?
Well, just this week, as far as Denali and things like that, a lot of rain's going to be moving in. So we've kind of adjusted that. We're going to start moving more south. Whittier, places like that, Homer. It's going to still be around 800 miles. We just adjusted we were going to go more north of Anchorage, but I think we're going to go more south, and it's going to give us a lot more coastline. So with coastline, we're going to get salt water. So, I mean, it's going to be, to me, when I hear salt water, my eyes start getting big because I'm thinking, okay, it's going to work great. So I'm excited about that. Some bluffs.
It's like pine cones. It's going to add a few dB.
Question.
Yes.
James Linden has a question. Now, James, is that for Clubhouse or is that for this Alaska POTA DXpedition? If you can clarify for that.
While he's doing that, Dwayne, what's logging all of the POTA logs? How's that going to be accomplished?
Hammers.
All right,
Jarrett.
There you go.
Jarrett's got the perfect program. So we're taking hammers all the way.
Good, excellent, incredible. With the time difference, I think we're looking at 4 hours, 5 hours for here on the East Coast, if that's correct. It's going to be interesting. 4, okay. It's going to be interesting. Where we are in the solar side. Again, there's a lot of factors of. Again, can we say the guys on the West Coast are going to, on the short path, are probably going to have the best probability in ease? Is that a fair statement?
Yes, that's fair. The West Coast is going to do very well. We kind of planned how our operations would go. Me and Jeremy talked about that a lot. 40 meters, doesn't come into play for them until well in the afternoon for them, which is in the middle of the night for us on the East Coast. So, to be honest, I'm thinking that, and at midnight up there, it's 4 a.m. on the East Coast. So we'll probably be getting into Asia, working some Asia stuff. So I'm hoping to add a few more countries on my DXCC list for me, while we're up there. But so while you guys are sleeping, we're going to try to work, Asia, and then first thing in the morning we'll be coming back around to the U.S. But I don't think we're going to have a lack of calls, that's for sure. But the West Coast will have if we were just using the regular antennas, I would say the West Coast would have the best chance of it. But with the hex beam and some locations we're going to be doing, I think we're going to be able to get in deep south easy.
Good. As well as, again, this is where we're all going to learn to ham harder, maybe adjust our schedules as hunters. Tonight, man, I'm putting all 4 call signs into my ham alert. and it might be one of those things where I'm going to start like on Friday night, Saturday night, look at your trend, look at where you guys are going. Maybe, for those of you who are maybe thinking along me, I'm going to bring up Alaska on the map and I may even print out a copy, take out the magic marker. As you guys are moving, I'm going to put a dot, maybe kind of see where you guys are moving. Do I need to set up my alarm, my alarm clock, and maybe get up a little bit earlier and have some fun chasing? This is a once in a lifetime, maybe for all of us or whatever, but it's still fun. It's still fun to try this stuff. And I tell you what, I've never been up at 3:00 in the morning playing ham radio. I've been up at 3 a.m., at work, but never chasing POTA. Or activating POTA. So
Mike saying take time off work.
Yes.
Wait a minute, Mike.
Yeah, wait, hold on, Mike. But I think you guys have really got it together. You got antennas, you got radios, you got batteries, you got your software, you got good heart. You guys have really thought this all out, and the rest is just going to be let Mother Nature just show you some beautiful scenery. you know, in wildlife. So, but we're going to take a yeah. He might have dropped off, but we're at the halfway point here. So, we did kind of want to throw in some kind of very important plugs here. Beer Snack, you want to talk about something, or Steve? Go ahead, throw it out there.
Hold on.
Well, okay. While Snack's looking around, are we talking the big announcement, Don? Are we teasing that yet, or?
I think that should be a tease right now. So
okay.
Some of us may be somewhere where you can say hello.
Maybe even buy us a beer in person.
In person.
In person.
Hey, you never know.
What happened to where did Molson go? Did he sharpen his pencil? There he is.
There he is.
Here.
What's there he is.
He had to run to the dispensary, you know.
Yeah. Go make some water.
Yeah, making water. Yeah, sure.
I
forgot you're in law enforcement.
I finished work. I ran to my sister's house for my brother-in-law's 50th. Ran home. I got home like 15 minutes before the stream. Had a shower, came on, and that was it. So there was an opportunity. I had to do something. So I'm back, better than ever.
Daniel, that's a real nice T-shirt you're wearing tonight. I must say
that is a good looking shirt.
That's a damn.
I don't know if it's the camera, but it looks like it's offset. I might have to. Is it good?
No,
it's just where your head is on your shoulders.
I have to say that I have not.
You're very kind, Beer Snack. I was going to say something totally different. But
I have not tested. I have not tested anything, so I'm not going to claim any dB gain. I have to do some testing first to see if it does anything to improve my propagation, my antenna performance, and all that stuff. So, study to come. We'll have a review on the HRDX T-shirt. But thank you. Right. I got that and received it yesterday.
Nice.
What's up with your swimming pool?
Oh, dude. So those of you who don't know, my wife decided, hey, I want to buy a swimming pool. And so, which for me, it's tit for tat. She gets a swimming pool. I get my antenna, my tower.
Yeah, I was going to say a tower, not just an antenna, but a tower.
Yeah, it's a whole project. And listen, we drove to Quebec, took it down, all the kids and I, and you're liking that stuff, and they had to put it back together. And at first they said it was a 27-foot pool. I didn't measure it. It's a 24-foot pool, so we had bought a new liner for it. It was the wrong size. Had to return it, and it's just like leveling it, doing this. Like I looked at my one night. I was at my wit's end. I said, never again. I will never do another pool again. She just looks at me and she goes, then you're never going to do another antenna tower. And I was like, okay, forget it. We're good.
All right. So no more pools, but check this out. Somebody just popped into the back room here, and he wants to join us here. Hang on a second.
What's up?
There he is.
Hey.
Dude.
How's it going?
Dude.
It's bright. How's it going?
You look marvelous. Look at
Thank you. Appreciate it. I actually, I'm in a new office now. And so kind of getting things set up, and I got
all that YouTube money checks came in.
Yeah, the whole 20 cents.
If I had to live off of YouTube, I'm not sure exactly where I'd be.
All right, then that was the sale of the essential oils business, and
yeah, that's exactly what it was. And now the smoothie business is kicking off too, so that's great. And I forgot what other one I said I started, but yeah, that one's doing well too.
So what do you got going on? I hear you got a secret.
Yeah, I do, and I appreciate you guys letting us on to talk about this. We'll owe you
Absolutely.
one.
No,
sure.
Friends. Let's put you full screen here so that you can.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I can look down here. I look pretty good. All right, cool, guys. Listen to this. All right, so Gigaparts Sunday made a deal with us, and they said if you can get 5,000 viewers on your next live stream, it doesn't have to be during the live stream, but 5,000 views total. They're going to give us some kind of, our biggest giveaway yet is going to be a special item, and it's hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So we need everybody out there to spread the word to watch Coffee and Ham Radio on Saturday. It's on Smoke and Ape stream. And we'll give you guys
coming
details.
Saturday.
The 14th. The live stream starts at 8 a.m., but remember, you can go back and you can watch it at a later date. We're going to have 5 days from the day the live stream ends to get those 5,000 views. And somebody, we'll give the details in the live stream on Saturday, but somebody will have the opportunity to win a really, really generous gift from Gigaparts.
Nice.
You won't want to miss it. 100% won't want to miss it. So whatever I got to do to get you there. Plus, I'm going to tell you guys this too. During the Saturday live stream, we're going to be giving away stuff. I don't want to say left and right, but we'll be giving away quite a few items valued at $100 here, $100 there. So, and
what time you start? What time you start?
That's 8 a.m. Central.
And whose channel? Whose channel?
Smoking Ape.
Smoking Ape.
What we're going to do is once we get that link up for the StreamYard, we're going to start blasting it on our Twitter, Coffee and Ham Radio. I'm sure everybody will be sharing it. We'll be in the Discords with it as well. So look for that link. And man, you guys aren't going to want to miss this. It's really awesome what they're doing for us.
All right. Yes, it sounds awesome. Can't wait for
All
that.
right.
Listen,
you got to dance. You got to. Hold on, Shane. Dude,
right.
you got to dance. You got to
dance. I'll dance. You guys let me on here. I'll dance.
You got to dance.
Why I got to dance? What I do?
He's got to shake that moneymaker. Shake what your mama gave you. There you go. All right, that's worth it.
Wait, I don't have to do that, right? I don't have to do that.
No, Dwayne, I'm not doing that either. No, you don't want to see this white guy dance.
I guess I was hammering a little too hard.
My apologies, though. I did say the wrong time because I'm not thinking straight. I'm nervous to be on the Ham Radio Clubhouse, actually. It's 0900. It's 9 a.m. Central Time.
Dude, we're friends. We're all friends here.
No, I know. I've been going nonstop all day.
Even Molson likes you, so you're good.
Wow.
So
that touches my heart.
Something right there.
Listen, so I if you guys bought a sticker pack for the 5-pack there, if you did, make sure you pay it today. I ordered one, and of course, Sean being the administrator he is, he's like, hey, make sure you pay it. Well, we don't use PayPal that often here. So I had to try and log on to my PayPal account. And the worst part is that it goes to a phone number. Now that phone number I haven't had for 6 years. And it said, we will send you a pin to your phone number. And I'm like, I don't want to go into that number. So then I'm like trying to remember all the passwords I had over the last 10 years, right? I finally hacked it.
Great. They're going to be like, that was an unauthorized payment from some account that wasn't really Molson's.
Press 1 in the chat. Press 1 in the chat to get Molson going.
That's not
how many stickers do you have left?
So actually, we've currently sold all of them as of about an hour or two ago. We're waiting on.
Wow, nice.
We actually might have a couple more slots though, because there's about 4 people who haven't paid yet. And so if somebody steps up and pays before they pay, that's fair game. We have the FT70D in hand. I took a photo of it today. It's looking pretty good. Really? So good luck to everybody who bought a sticker pack, and I wish you the best.
We know a guy who can make stickers for you at 4:00 in the morning. He's sitting right next to me. He has a machine.
Yeah, is that vinyl decals or is it an actual sticker machine?
Don't let him fool you. He's not at 4 a.m. building a pool. Okay, he's building.
Yeah, what do you got? Like a vinyl decal machine or stickers, like actual stickers?
Well, I have a vinyl cutter, and then I also have a sticker. Like I have a full processing printer, and then it goes through a machine. It uses a laser to verify it, and then cuts it. So
that's awesome. The die cut, that's cool.
I have a DeLorean with a flux capacitor.
Yeah.
Shaq and Greg was asking a question. How do you get a Ham Radio Clubhouse sticker? And we have an announcement of our own, don't we, Shane?
We do indeed.
First of all, Shane, welcome. About time you guys.
Hi, guys.
Welcome,
brother. Here.
Welcome. Glad to be here.
What t-shirt you wearing?
A little tardy. I'm wearing a collar tonight. I decided to dress it up a little bit.
Nah, he's lying. He just got off work.
Well, it says Southwest on it.
It's a shark, man. It's a shark.
Shark.
It's a Greg Norman. Okay.
So, for those of you that are going to Huntsville, on Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Gigaparts booth, you can come say hi to us, and we're going to have some Ham Radio Clubhouse stickers to give out.
We have 2 models.
There's some other ones. Yeah, we have some other ones too. We're going to have some
pretty awesome.
radios. We're going to have some K5YVY. I'm sure everybody's going to have a few. Those of us that are going. And if you're not going, if you want to send one of us some stickers that we can hand out, we can do that as well. But yes, so Saturday in Huntsville, 2 p.m., at the Gigaparts booth, you can come say howdy to the folks of the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
So that's the first opportunity for people to get a sticker. They're free. Come on by, and you'll be getting some stickers. Come hang out in the Gigaparts booth, and you'll get your hands on some stickers from us.
That's right. Shake hands, and say hello.
Well, fist bump, elbow bump, shake hands, whatever you're comfortable with.
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna have a Tyvek suit on, so.
And I think Beer Snack's given us a hint here. I think somebody else is going to join us, and you might want to remove your headphones.
What? Oh no! Who gave him the link? Welcome to Take Radio. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
Radio. I'm KG5AHJ, and you're on the Ham Radio Clubhouse. I'm gonna welcome Don, Daniel, Steve, Ham Radio Dude. Welcome for the first time, I think. Beer Snack, Shane, who was late. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and me, Take Radio.
Almost. Yeah, I'm almost there.
Yep.
He's gonna flip out of his chair one day when he does that.
Yeah, definitely my first time here. Thank you, Frank.
I don't have to ask Frank what shirt he's wearing. The way he was flapping his arms, I can see it's the Bob R. Fighter. That's a good shirt.
He spelled my name right. Frank. I'm not going to name who has a misspelled shirt.
Nice.
How do you misspell Bob?
Yeah, Bob spelled backwards is Bob.
I was like saying, only Bob can misspell Bob.
But you were talking about
Finder. How do you misspell that?
You were talking about stickers and giving away, and the Hamfest. I will be, I think, the 10 o'clock, the first group on Saturday, and we will be doing, or I'll be meeting and greeting, and I will have stickers for people who ask. So my fans. Ask for a sticker and I have them. I'll probably only have about 40 to give away. So
40.
I'll do a sticker trade with you. Frank, I'll do a sticker trade with you.
You're going to run out of those in 3 minutes.
I was trying to find places to reorder, but I can't reorder in time.
Sticker meal. They can't do that for you?
Well, we got 220 stickers minimum of each. So we'll have plenty enough for each of you. And
do we have the other style yet? Have we seen it?
That's printing tomorrow, and then it goes out FedEx.
Nice.
I just want to say to Shaq and Greg. Shaq and Greg says Gigaparts booth. You guys made it, Ham Radio Clubhouse. No, Gigaparts made it. That's all I gotta say.
No, we made it. We made it because of all of the support from Greg and everybody else out there, and we love you guys. And you're here every week. You're on replay. You're listening to the podcast. Our podcast is taking off, so thank you. You know, and to all my brothers behind me here who work behind the scenes of getting stuff done and getting this show ready, and sometimes we're scrambling right to the last second of saying who's doing what and did we do this and did we do that, and somehow it comes out perfect. It comes out really, and we have fun. And Beer Snack and I were kind of getting a little pissed off today about things going on with our work. We're screaming and crying, and now we're laughing and having fun, and that's what it's all about.
I know your pain.
So, hey guys, there is something we do need to do tonight, business wise.
Yeah,
we need to make a motion for Dwayne. So who wants to make that motion?
I will make that motion.
And dude, this is dude's first time.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I mean, yeah,
I've been here.
I've been here a couple of times. You guys made the notion like 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay.
Right,
okay.
If you guys want to make it again, you can. That's cool.
We've all drank
some alcohol
between
then and now.
We've drank since then.
So we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All in favor to bring Dwayne? Aye. Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse, Dwayne.
Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse, brother.
Thank you.
As well as the three honorary guys who are also going. Paul Ledbetter, Jeremy, and Eric. Please, we got to include them also because they're part of that group. And so those three are also part of the membership here, as far as I'm concerned. So thank you guys.
Awesome.
Hey, guys. And Dwayne, when you guys get back and you get all unpacked and settled in, and you start looking at your pictures, please come back. Give me or one of the other guys a ring and say, hey, I'm back. I want to come on the show. Man, we want to hear. We want to hear the story. Please, absolutely. I want to hear. Did you see a bear? Did a bear chase you? Did you chase the bear?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Well, when we get back and all unpacked, we're heading to Huntsville, so or at least I am, and I think Doug's going to. So we'll see you guys at Huntsville, hopefully, and we can share some stories in person. But I got to go finish packing, guys. It's been awesome to be on the show. I watch you guys all the time. Like I said, all the people in the chat, you guys are the Elmers, and thank you for that. And I appreciate the things that you guys do. This is from a fan, to you guys. So thanks a lot for that, and invite me on the show. And we hope to catch everybody on the air. That's why we're going up there. Right. And
just hold up,
we hope that.
Hang on a second, Dwayne, because we can't say that 4-letter acronym without the Papa himself. So
there he is. POTA Daddy.
All right.
Dude. You say POTA, Mike shows up.
Dude. Yeah, it's like Beetlejuice.
I had to jump on here, man. You guys
absolutely.
You're talking about the biggest Parks on the Air event in history, really. So one, I have to commend you guys and give you the blessing on behalf of everyone in Parks on the Air. But oh man, I'm so happy for you guys. So
and
jealous.
A little bit
jealous. You want to see Mike squeal like a little girl? Let him make the last contact.
I'll tell you what. When I made my first DX contact to Sierra 57 Delta X-ray, if anyone was in the room or the house or even listening in my neighborhood, they heard really high-pitched shrills, okay?
And now he's on every weekend, and it's almost nothing to work him on 20, right?
Right?
No big deal. No big deal.
That's because he's in Texas now, and his signal just
actually made contact with him yesterday on the Buddy Hex. He was in contacts yesterday.
Nice. He's super easy to. I've got him. I don't even know how many times in the log, but I had to jump on Dwayne. I'm so happy that you guys are doing this. Just what a fantastic and selfless event. I'm sure that this is really all. This is all for the love of not only Parks on the Air, but for amateur radio in general, and just the ability to pay it forward or ham it forward, as it were. And I'm sure there's a little bit of selfishness involved too, because you guys are going to be awesome. You're going to be roving.
Make no mistake about it. We're going to be out operating in POTA. It's going to be fun for us too. So.
Yeah. So
you're going to have You're going to have at least a month or so saying, "I went to Alaska and I did this." Come on.
Yeah. So I had to jump in and give you guys the. They named me Papa POTA last night. We'll see how that goes. I got to give you the Papa POTA blessing.
Well, if you hear this is the Great White North, Papa POTA, are you out there? Maybe you can make it back up there.
I'll be listening.
Hey guys, for Chuck again, that's going to be August 13th, August 14th, August 15th. This coming weekend. So you can keep 1 year on the Coffee and Ham Radio, adding watch hours and to that show. You can put all the call signs in the ham alert. Somebody want to run the ham alert? I mean, the scroll with all the call signs again. There you go. Here's next.
There it is.
There you go. Again, Dwayne, we wish you peace. We wish you safe travels. We all want to work you. And guess what? And if we don't, it's going to be the fun. The fun's going to be on our side. Just chasing you. Just seeing that POTA spot come up. And I'm sure that we could all have our own little fun of running to the radio just to work you and, bust a pile up and, maybe try different antennas. It's going to be fun on our end too, but please come back safely with lots of memories and share them with us and the rest of us here on the YouTube world, social media. And on behalf of everybody, thank you very much.
I will be in the Rocky Mountains chasing you.
Oh, awesome. There you go. Well, thanks guys for letting me come on. I'll jump off here and get packing. I'll probably I'm going to be in the car in a little while, so I'm going to finish watching the show there. So thanks a lot, guys, and I hope to catch you guys on there.
Thanks,
man. Take care, man.
Godspeed.
Thanks for coming in.
And Adam K6ARK said he's going to be on Big Sierra Summit this weekend. Put him in your ham alerts as well.
Absolutely. There you go.
He'll get him with his little 3 milliwatt Altoids in there.
You know who's been popping up in my ham alert lately? KAMRD.
He is working a ton.
Yeah,
a little bit of whisper, and
you're working.
I mean, I gotta go to the office, boys. You gotta understand.
The office.
Huntsville State Park is my new job. You know, so
it's fun seeing
the
call sign pop up. Yeah, I know. We know you did. I was at work, and I'm like, I gotta put that shit back in my truck.
I was doing some whisper testing with two different antennas. It's actually only the second time I've ever used whisper in my life, and I don't think I did it totally right, but I think I got enough to get the point across for the video.
Well, I can see Mike as a park ranger.
You can come back and make a second video.
Ranger Mike.
I wouldn't get any work done. I'd be on the air the whole time.
Exactly.
I'd put an antenna on the little golf carts that they drive around.
Yes.
And you would never catch anybody drinking because you just have to
I would
be drinking with them,
and I'd
be
take
drinking
it
with them
from them and drink it.
I was gonna say confiscate it.
If anybody out there is living under a rock and they don't know Dennis 86 DM and his great podcast, Mike's session is out there. And Mike, let me tell you something. I said 1,000
great
times,
episode, absolutely.
Man, I learned a lot more. I thought I knew you. Man. And man, you once again, I'm like, you know something? I'm lucky. I'm lucky.
Gonna have to listen to it. I don't remember what I said.
I'm lucky I know that guy. I'm proud to say I know Mike. Mike's a good guy.
Wow. Wait. I think Dennis has a new episode dropping tomorrow.
Yes, actually. He does. I was just going to say that.
You want to take your headphones off for that, but
you want to give it out?
Thoughts next?
What?
Yeah, I'm on Dennis' show tomorrow. It's Tank Radio, baby. Tank Radio.
Hey, Tank,
congratulations, Frank.
Tank, you can only scream one time on our show, please.
I can literally hear Tank just as loud without my headphones in as I can right now.
He was shrilling with excitement.
Yeah.
Can we put like a compression on his audio? Like,
Frank, you need to set your limiter to -9.
I think I got it right here. How's that, Frank? Try that.
Perfect. You got it, man.
Still 5.9. No, full quieting.
Full quieting.
Got you in the log, Frank. In the log. Next.
So, but that interview, man, with Dennis, that was a fun interview to do. And secretly, I was trying to make it a little long, but you know me and stories. Ask me a question, and I could run it for forever. And I was kind of wanting to see if I could like stretch it, where he says, "Man, that was a great interview, but I'm going to have to cut that in 2 sections." I was like, "Yes, I get a part 1 and a part 2."
It's going to be a twofer of Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it wasn't KMRD the first twofer that Dennis had, so
yes, but mine would be a true,
and it was his 50th episode.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Awesome. I think that was pure happenstance. The fact that he had me on twice must mean he's really fishing for content.
Well, I don't know. He had me on his 49, so you know.
He did hit the bottom of the barrel. No, Dennis is a very good friend of mine. He and I have known each other for quite a few years now through the JerryNet. Yep.
Yeah.
But once again, folks, listen to the podcast. You will learn something new about everybody on his shows. And if you're a big fan like I am of Mike, you will learn more about Mike. You will understand Mike. Now you will understand why he's doing what he's doing and why you want to continue to support him now, even more so than ever. So
I think it's fantastic. Every time Dennis has one of these guys on, I've learned a bunch about Don. I've learned a bunch about everybody who has been on that podcast. Dennis is such a fantastic interviewer. And I mean, he makes it feel like you're just having this casual conversation with your buddy at the bar.
Yeah.
He's got such exactly what great, it is. Like I sang bass in choir in high school, but Dennis he's got that bass to his voice.
Good point. You know, you're right.
Soothing, and it's very.
He rattles my speakers in the car.
Fantastic. Why am I the way I am? I don't know, because that's the way God made me.
I'm still rattling. You know, every time I need to like really relax, you know, I'll put his interview with Chuck on. You know, and it's just smooth.
That's eating basis.
Has he interviewed Ape yet?
Yes.
Oh, I bet that was just, two monotones going at it.
Well, I'm thinking Dennis and Joe.
Like that.
I think Tank wants to go to Ham Court, man.
Yeah, he does.
Chuck,
Hey,
Chuck,
I'm the
don't
judge.
take that as an
Hey,
insult,
judge.
please. Please don't take that as an insult, Chuck. That was.
Oh no, it's amazing. It really does. Chuck, man, you have a way of calming people down for some reason. And I don't know why, but
I'm pretty sure
it have
Chuck,
anything to do with his fire service.
I'm pretty sure
it's the same
Chuck was
way-
talking ouch about Ape. I don't think he was talking about him. He
Oh,
knows
okay.
that. He knows that he has that
It's-
sweet,
it's
the
same
most
way-
interesting ham in the world. If you guys haven't seen that,
Hey, now.
I told Chuck he needs to do a whole series of the most interesting
That would
ham in
be
the world.
awesome.
Just shorts.
Yeah.
It's the same way if you
That
put
would be
It's
awesome.
like Bob Ross. He just
Yes,
they-
yes.
they
Yes,
just got
yes.
Bob Ross soothing,
Chuck
put
and his
some
happy little
trees
antenna.
in here, put a happy little Yagi. It's just good.
Oh,
It's good ham radio. All right.
There
I
was
got
a
a happy
meme out
little
there.
battery and a happy little radio.
There was a
and happy
meme out
little
there about 6
antenna.
months ago with that. So
Yeah, we got a copyright strike for that one, so we won't show that again.
So
strikes, Mike.
the smoking ape just took a little stab at me. Thank you very much, Ape. Thank you very much. He says Dennis even made Molson sound interesting. Huh?
Is this finally the rant of the evening?
Shots fired.
Ape,
No,
if you
no.
want to come on here and court is in session,
Just got to
you're
post
more
your
than
call
welcome.
sign.
We are all going to be standing around him at Huntsville if he's operating a radio.
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
special event
Well,
station.
we were-
so actually, he's
we
gonna
were
be he's gonna be
thinking
operating under my call, so it's all good.
Use
Still not gonna know what his
HRC.
call sign is.
Yeah.
Cheap.
There's going to be a lot of W2 HRC at Huntsville.
Yes, there will be.
So everybody's just W2 HRC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whole-
why not?
Everybody at Huntsville.
W2HRC versus
Shane,
KNWRG.
what are you doing?
We'll see.
Where are you going? Where are you going, and what are you doing for your ATNO? Tell us about this while we're talking.
So
POTA.
so I decided our annual trip to Indianapolis got canceled. So I decided to pack the truck up, and this is the first time I've had, because I have a Tacoma that's got lifted in tires, and I've always wanted to take it off roading. So we're going to head to Colorado tomorrow, and on my way, I found a park up near Texline, Texas, which is right on the Oklahoma-Texas border that has never been activated. So
Nice.
it will be tomorrow.
Oh yes.
Do you think there
It
might
will
be a
be
reason
tomorrow.
for that? Like, so there was a park that was never activated, or a summit that was never activated by my parents' house. So I'm like, yeah, let's go check it out. And yeah, it's like straight up like 1,000 feet.
So I scoped it out, and it's a national grassland.
Interesting.
And if you look on like the Google Maps, the boundary doesn't look like you can get into the boundary. But if you actually Google the boundary map put out by the Forestry Service, it goes right through town. So you can actually sit in town, and you're
Nice.
sitting within the boundary of the park. So I've got my ham stick. So I'm going to be on 20 meters tomorrow, probably around 4:35 p.m. Central Time.
Central Time. Okay.
And and I'm going to activate that park on somewhere on 20. I think 20 is going to be
man.
the best, because I'm not going to
If
take
you
the
were
rest of
closer,
the
I'd let you borrow my Tar Heel. That'd be perfect.
That would be perfect.
And that's tomorrow, right?
That's tomorrow. Yeah.
Huh, I'll be
Shane,
out.
just get to driving.
I'll be out at
Never
Illinois
mind.
State Beach tomorrow, so
Shane,
maybe
are you
we'll make a
going-
park to park.
Yeah.
Park to
I
park.
That would be
Maybe.
cool.
Too. Are you going to Huntsville, Shane? I don't.
I am
remember.
indeed.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be on
Oh, here comes an
Ooh.
offer. Here comes an offer. I smell it.
time,
I can
but,
smell it.
Are you
I
picking up
smell
what
it
I'm
like
putting
Frank's
down
barbecue.
I am indeed. And we've been looking for a correct place and time to do
There's
this.
probably going to be filters. We need to be on the same frequency, I feel, though. Or not the same frequency, but the same band.
Yeah, at least the same
Make it
band.
fair.
All right. Well, here's what. Meet in the middle of the park. 300 paces that way. 300 paces that way.
Yeah.
HT till,
Put it
with
back
just an
in this
HT.
direction. You're good.
We'll have to. Well, that might. So full disclosure, spoiler alert rather. I was out today, may have broken my new personal record for
Have you?
time. I may
7
or may not
minutes.
have.
How many?
7
May or
minutes.
may not have. You'll have to see the it's gonna be 2 videos from now at least, because I shot 2 videos today.
He's teasing
Mike, have
me.
you submitted those logs yet?
He's teasing me. Yeah.
No, but I can if I grab. I actually didn't have the right frequency in for the first like 5 or 6 contacts, so I just have to edit those real quick. But I was using my phone to log because I was filming earlier, and my computer, the battery was only like 30%. So it's like, screw it, I'll just log with my phone.
Mike, do you find it easier using the phone, or do you prefer? No. Okay.
I prefer my
the
my old
phone.
tablet.
You have to hit the number button because there's no numbers above the keyboard.
Mhm.
So it's 1 extra step, and it's actually 2 extra steps. You got to go to the number and then back to the keys, and it's annoying. So
Okay,
Jarrett, we'll add
If
that
you're
to the
listening.
list of we'll add that to the list of K at MRD wants, wills, and needs for the hammer.
Well,
Exactly.
so if you had an Android phone, the Androids have the number
Don't care.
pad on them.
Don't care.
Take it to Holy Wars.
The Androids have all kinds of bloatware and crappy software and all that stuff too. Don't anything to do about it.
Well, yeah, true.
Not going there.
No, because what I've been doing is when I take out my iPad and my Bioenno box has the USB port, so I just keep it charged. I keep my iPad charged, and I switched
my
Bluetooth.
iPad.
Yeah,
the original iPad Mini or the iPad 3rd generation, the 2 iPads that I own are so old that they're not on a currently supported version of iOS that Hammers is on. So,
oh really? Huh.
yes, they're well, dude. I got the iPad Mini in 2012, and I got my iPad. Back then, it was called the new iPad. It wasn't the iPad 3. It was the new iPad.
The new one.
I got that back in
right.
like 2010 or 2011. So they're a little old. Yeah.
Okay.
I have the Mini 4, and I want to upgrade at some point to the new one. So when I fly my drone, I use the Mini as my screen for the drone, and the processor just isn't quite fast enough for the 1080 stream coming back from the drone down to the controller. So, Mike, if I upgrade, I will ham forward my my Mini 4. It's a great little machine.
Good, because I was looking at using the Raspberry Pi portable because I have a Pi.
What are you guys even talking about? Are you talking about hammers?
Here. Yes, we're talking about hammers.
Oh,
this
totally
is
lost
my
me.
Raspberry
Daniel, where
Pi
have you
4.
been?
You guys, I don't know. So
Wake up, son.
I have Cam4ACK's Build-A-Pi on this.
Oh, and it's got hammers on it.
It has hammers on it, but I was playing with this the other day, and because he's got a new build with hammers on it, so everyone go download Cam4ACK's Build-A-Pi.
Yep.
But with VNC, when you VNC into it, the computer you're VNCing into takes control. So like I can't hook up a mouse to the Raspberry Pi and use it that way. That you have to use the touchscreen for everything, and the iPad obviously doesn't support a mouse. Why would it? That would be too smart. So I don't think that's going to be a viable option. So I'm pretty much relegated to my my iPhone or my MacBook.
So you know that Jarrett mentioned on our a couple streams ago when he was on that he's on Amazon Fire, and I think Josh over at Ham Radio Crash Course said you could get the $100 Lenovo tablet that has the Amazon software on it, and I'll bet you could shoot hammers into that
sideload it
iPad.
I'm not sure if you heard, but I'm on kind of a fixed income nowadays. So
let's see. We need
earlier
$100 super chat for Mike to get a new Amazon Fire Pad, Lenovo Fire Pad.
I still don't think I would buy an Amazon tablet.
Earlier, they were talking about how I'm the big YouTube star with all the money because I have a new studio. If that's me, man, I don't know. You must be making millions.
I don't even have a green screen. Are you kidding me? I have a fan.
You don't need a green
I have
screen.
one fan.
Do you know what this is? This is a bunch of poster board taped to my wall.
Nope.
I don't have a green screen.
I don't see
I have
the
LEDs
seam.
on my TV.
Dude, I don't see the seam.
You guys, well, I hit it really good. You guys are talking about like iPhones and Androids. You know that ham radio company? It's like Liaison or Lexion or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what kind of phone I got.
Nice. I actually had one of their radios. It was basically take a Bofang and put it in a tiny little mobile 20-watt thing.
That thing was horrible.
It was terrible. It was horrible.
It was bad.
Horrible.
The UV or 898, I think
man.
it was.
It's terrible.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
Don says post-sport costs money.
Yeah, it does. I actually do have a green screen in my closet. I have like the green, fabric, but I don't have anything. I tried to build a rack, if you will,
The
out
shower
of
curtain
PVC
rack.
pipe. Yeah. Out of PVC pipe, but it's just too flimsy. And it turns out where the hole that the pipe slides through is on like the shorter end, so it's really long going down to the floor.
Yeah,
it doesn't go horizontal. And so,
hey, Mike, I want you to say something about Amazon. You remember what you were discussing with Dennis? Will you please explain to everybody how if I want something, but let's say I just want to get the Amazon
related.
Yeah, but I want to go through KMRD's store. You know what we're talking about?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
That would be called an affiliate link.
Explain,
I believe.
Explain,
So,
explain, Lucy. Explain that.
Being that, wow. I hate doing stuff like this too, but
no. Please.
But I will.
You're amongst friends. You're amongst friends.
I hate
POTA
talking
Daddy.
about me. I hate it. Don't talk about me.
POTA Daddy, please. POTA Daddy, please. Hey there, come on. Come over here.
So there's many ways.
Get your fat ass over here with that popsicle.
So there's many ways to support the K8MRD radio stuff YouTube channel and just my life in general now that I'm unemployed and doing YouTube full time. Some of which are joining Patreon at K8MRD. What is it? Patreon.com/K8MRD radio stuff. Some of it is through super chats, but the other thing that you can do that costs you $0, this is free in every single one of my videos. You know how, like, underneath the video that you're watching right now, there's a description and it probably says show more. If you click that button that says show more, there's all kinds of links that I have that will direct you to Amazon. We all have this. Every YouTuber in the world has this. This isn't just me. Those are affiliate links. So what that is so basically, so like, for example, I have like BioNO batteries linked on Amazon. So maybe you're watching a video and you're like, hey, what battery is Mike using? Oh, I'll click on this. Well, maybe you don't feel like spending the $200 for the BioNO battery, but since you're already on Amazon, you probably want to buy something else.
The keyword is right there.
If you get funneled to Amazon through one of my links,
just share in the chat,
and then you just buy something else, I get a small commission for that. It doesn't cost you any more. Your transaction is no different. Prime is Prime, not Prime is not Prime. Everything is exactly the same as if you just went to Amazon.com and started shopping. So
not Prime just sucks.
So basically now change your link in your folders. Go to Mike's place first. Go through the door. Do whatever you're going to do, and that also helps out Mike.
Yeah.
So does that? Here's my question: does that
others.
Does that count for stuff that's already in my cart, or do I have to empty my cart, go back in?
You'll probably have to empty your cart and go back in. A buddy of mine was actually buying like $5,000 worth of stuff, and he was like, "Hey, can I just like click your link?" I'm like, I don't think you can. So he actually went back and deleted everything and went and
made them favorites and go back in.
Did it all over again. But yeah, you can just click one of my links and just. So I was peeping on KM4ACK's video the other day on his new Build-A-Pie script, and I saw at the top in his tabs it said K8MRD Amazon. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I texted him. I'm like, dude, are you serious? He's like, dude, I've had that there for like a year. Like, how awesome is that? Doesn't cost you anything. Costs you zero.
There's a lot of YouTubers. So the bottom line, a lot of YouTubers. I know Jason has it now. You have it. There's a lot of other guys. Go through there. Go through there. You got Frank. There you
go through mine first because I don't have a job. But and seriously, the commissions are so low; they really are. But I mean, I think 4% is about the max that you'll get. They vary depending on like what product category it is. But anything you need to buy, if you're going to Amazon, I really would appreciate it. We all would appreciate, all of our channels if you were to use.
I've already told my wife, go to your house first. That's how I explain it to my wife. You're going to go to Mike's house first.
It'll be there. It'll be there.
It'll be there.
So,
I need to do one quick housekeeping item. I was just in a screenshot of our Buy Me a Coffee, and Shaq and Greg, Stevie Daniels, Mike, Ham Radio Dude. Thank you guys so much. That's freaking awesome. We really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Privilege. I don't have any money to spend, but I'm still spending it on you guys.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
I'm going to go refund.
I'm going to go
refund.
It's enough for one beer, and you guys can just share it.
We can all share it.
Mike's giving us back in pretzels. All the pretzels we sent them.
Yeah, I'm going to get both of my YouTube accounts to watch Mike's videos.
Hey, speaking of housekeeping, beer snack, you want to run that scroll again of the guys going to Alaska on the Alaska Rove? So guys want to put their call signs in the ham alerts, and maybe we should run that a few times a little bit. There you go.
Alaska Air.
I got to go. I'll be right back.
A pop. There you go.
Well, I'm from Florida. It's actually a Coke, but it's going to be a beer.
It's a Coke. which ends up being Dr. Pepper, right, Frank?
Oh yes,
right.
Depends on who you ask.
All the ways. You're in Texas now. Actually, how you order a Dr. Pepper goes like this: your waitress asks you what kind of Coke you like, and you'll say Dr. Pepper. Because it's Coke down here.
I think Netflix or Amazon had a whole video special about the history of Dr. Pepper, and that was a very, very.
Did it have one? I need to go back and watch that.
Go watch that, man. It was great. Very, very heartwarming story about the story of Dr. Pepper, how it started, and its competition, and the whole, soda rules, the soda wars, and the whole, with the corporate world and licensing and boundaries, and almost like when you see the movie Smokey and the Bandit, and they talk about Coors beer, and you can't transport it past the Mississippi or whatever, and
it can't bring it east to the Mississippi.
Yeah, yep. Can't bring east. So back then, and it was very interesting about Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, there was. So the first Dr. Pepper plant wasn't allowed. Actually, they didn't want to ship pallets to like what their delivery drivers can drive in a single day and make it back into town. So the true Dr. Pepper, or Dublin Dr. Pepper from Dublin, Texas, was only delivered within 4 hours of Dublin. You couldn't get their Dr. Pepper. And even when they, franchised and monopolized and they became distributed everywhere, Dublin Dr. Pepper kept the true Dr. Pepper recipe with sugarcane. The rest of it kind of changed or anything. So if you wanted the true sugarcane recipe, you had to get the Dublin Dr. Pepper within that area, or go visit their museum and they'll just sell it right to you.
Right. And there was a whole thing when 7-Up bought them. There was a whole thing of being able to make it the original.
Yeah. And then 7-Up took that Dublin Dr. Pepper and then just put it everywhere.
Changed it. It changed it. It changed it all. Yeah.
Doesn't make it too special.
I still love that she asked you, what kind of Coke do you want? That's how it should be.
It's what kind of Coke do you want? And your answer is
server should
Dr. Pepper.
Not what kind of Pepsi do you want? I want a Coke. Is Pepsi okay? Is fake money okay? No.
Mike, you must be a Southern boy.
Fort Lauderdale, baby.
Okay, yeah.
Where I was born.
Is it true that Sundays they don't sell beer in Alabama? And if so, don't forget to get your beer before Sunday in Alabama? Or is this just something somebody's pulling on me?
They used to be like that here.
They don't sell liquor here at all on Sunday.
Sunday, no liquor, but you can still, beers after 12.
Yeah, that's not right.
So Joe Brett might know. He's Mississippi and Alabama are pretty much the same, right?
Oh, that's a war right there.
Take that to Holy Wars.
Holy
Dude,
Wars.
he says it varies place to place. So you might need to get your
God.
beer before Sunday down in Huntsville, just so you know.
Yeah.
I think
But
some
here's
of us
what I
are bringing
propose.
beer
Do
with
that
us.
anyway.
I was just going to say, here's what I propose: is everybody who's bringing beer or going to drink beer down in Huntsville, bring a beer local to your town or whatever, so you could share it with somebody, right? So like, I'll bring a local brewery here, and I'll bring it down to. I don't know. You guys like beer, right?
Nah.
It's all right. I'll bring you coffee then. I don't know.
I like a nice hot tea with honey.
Perfect. I got the perfect tea for you.
Whiskey.
No, as a kid, as a kid working in the grocery stores, we used to have these big vinyl tarps with snaps on the top from the beer section. And Monday through Saturday, 8 p.m., you literally had to, at actually around 5 of 10 of, you had to get those tarps ready. The announcement would go on the PA system. A manager would be on the front end by the cashiers. They literally, that receipt could not say 800. So
Wow.
it was a strategic move if you needed anything, and then nothing on Saturdays, and then just recently they allowed Sundays. But like Connecticut was a dry state for the longest time, on Sundays.
Dude, are you bringing some New Glarus stuff down?
I can bring you some New Glarus. Yeah, I'll bring you guys a sample
Glarus
pack.
is awesome.
I don't drink, but I'll bring you guys a sample pack for sure.
What's it called again?
Yeah.
What was that?
Spotted
It's
Cow is one
called
of my
New
favorites.
Glarus. There's like Spotted Cow, Two Women, Moon Man, and quite a few other ones. They're all really good.
Yeah.
Probably the reason I had to quit
I had
drinking.
them when I went to Wisconsin when I was in the craft beer industry. New Glarus is fantastic. They're very
It's really
touted
good.
in Wisconsin.
They got an amazing brewery too.
Yeah. So special service announcement. I saw in the chat there. Someone said cat cups, but that made me remember. Bring if anyone's going to be at the park at Huntsville. Now I'm told that I don't think alcohol is prohibited at this park, but let's just pretend it is. Don't make the mistakes that we made at the Support Your Parks weekend. No visible alcohol. Everyone bring red Solo cups or some kind of cup. Pour your beer into
Tanking his Rudy's
into a Coke cup. All right, here's my Coke cup. So just don't have visible alcohol. I mean, until like the shot luge comes out.
Is it going to be shaped like a Baofeng?
No open.
Yeah, but here's the problem with the
the
luge.
Baofeng luge.
That needs to happen.
No, the shot luge will melt too quick.
Yeah, probably will.
Yes, it will.
I really don't think I'll
Everyone
be
drinks
drinking
from
very
the antenna.
heavily because when you think about it, like everything ham radio happens so early in the morning. So unless we're day drinking at like 1 or 2 when the ham fest is like over.
And what's wrong with that?
You don't think people will start at like 6 or 7 in the morning when the ham fest starts?
That's what we do at field day.
Yeah.
But no, I don't foresee getting too rowdy on Friday or Saturday night. Sunday, I don't care. Me and Jason are driving, so we don't really have to.
Smoking
the
Ape,
rules of
Smoking Ape,
America.
check your DM. Ape, check your DM. There's a message.
The
in there
red
if you
Solo
wanna-
cup isn't.
He just slid into your
suspicious.
DMs.
I wondered who was going there.
To be fair, though,
Slide into your DMs.
to be fair, I don't think anyone's going to be calling or reporting us because it's like we. pretty
It's
much
all
own
of
the
us.
park the
You know,
whole
there's going to
it's
be
just
that one
us gotta
ham.
be
Come
there.
on, man. There's going to be
the
that one
thumbs
ham.
down-
He's
the
like,
thumbs down,
There'll be
thumbs
the
down
one
guy.
Thumbs down guy.
We
I got to
will
get on the 80
QRM
meter
him.
net, talk about my ailments, and they're drinking liquor.
All right,
We've
so-
already had 2, by the way.
So I have to say, we have 61 people watching and 43 likes. So if you like what you're seeing here, drop us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate
please.
that.
I see
And tell
52
your
now.
friends about us. I mean, we're
I
having a
haven't
lot of
liked
fun
it
here.
myself. I just hit it twice.
Thanks, Mike.
There you go.
You need to hit it 3 times. Hit it 3
Oh
times.
wait, no, I lied. I
Not
only hit it.
twice.
Yeah.
2
And if you
thumbs
miss us
down
live-
still counts as 2 thumbs, though. I just want to say.
Sure. And if you're missing
We have
us
4 thumbs down.
live, you can join us on the podcast. Regardless of where you get your pods from, I think I pretty much run the gamut on who's distributing this thing. We even saw Audible is carrying the Ham Radio Clubhouse now. So
Woo!
there you go.
Thank you,
Moving up in the
Andy.
world.
It is out there. And I try to update. I'll try to put this week's episode. I'll try to get that out by Friday or Saturday. I'm going to be gone until Sunday, so it might be Sunday before this one gets posted, but it'll be there. And we're caught up. There's some backlog in there if you want to binge listen. We don't shy away from anything binge drinking.
Just be careful. Just be careful driving and listening to us. That's all I'm going to tell
yes. You will spit out whatever you're drinking.
Yep. And at that stoplight, that lady's going to roll down my window and say, "Are you okay, Don?" I'm okay.
So I would like to bring attention.
Out my Bucky's cherry Coke, you guys are going to be in trouble.
I'd like to mention something. Daniel has his arms crossed, and he looks like something's bugging him. Are you okay, buddy?
Daniel,
we haven't heard from
Daniel. You're way too quiet, and I
have no clue where this conversation. I remember
press one in the chat, guys. Press one in the chat.
It took a hard left.
I used to play rugby, and I remember post one game. I was a right flanker in rugby. If you don't know rugby, it's a fun sport to play. And after a game on the bus, one of the guys says, "What the heck happened, man?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Every 2 minutes you were saying what's happening? Which way are we going?" I tackled this guy and we hit heads, and I guess I got a concussion, right? And this reminds me of that. I have no clue where this conversation's gone, where it's going, and where it's. I'm lost. What's that? Press one in the chat to hear Molson. Nah, listen, you want me to say something?
That thumbnail. Yes.
We all watch. Here. Here's a serious but like infuriates me. We're all on YouTube. We watch YouTube. Okay. There's nothing worse than getting on YouTube, and there's always this 20-something-year-old advertisement where he's like, "That's my Lamborghini, and those are my book collections, and you too could be a millionaire." Like these guys
just go do stupid shit on YouTube.
No, but these guys literally, they're like, "I will teach you how to become a millionaire." First of all, nobody knows who these guys are, right? Somehow they're millionaires and they know the key to success, right? But they prey on people who are desperate. They're no better than televangelists who say, "Send me $10 and I'll send you a prayer cloth that's going to make your prayers come true and heal you." Like
or any book
same category.
convention.
I'm gonna need a prayer to work those guys in Alaska. That's all I know. I'm lighting freaking novena candles. Let me tell you.
Let me tell you. I'll save you the money. This is their game. They make money by making you want to learn how they make money, by making people think that they're going to make money by listening to them on how they make money. It's a loophole. It's a pyramid scheme. They take advantage. And I'm tired of
it. Amen.
Everybody else.
Hallelujah.
Can I get a witness? Amen.
You make a video and you say the wrong word and you get demonetized.
Mike is testifying.
Mike, watch Mike's hands. The fan's going to cut Mike's hands off. Hang on.
So would you put this in the same category as a life coach or what?
Dude, these guys, listen.
Yes.
How come YouTube allows these crooks? They literally prey on people who are in a vulnerable time in their life. How do these people get allowed? I don't get it. I'm tired of it.
Dan, it's because we live in America and we're free. America.
Listen,
where you can put on the gaudy makeup and talk about Jesus.
Yeah,
let me tell you now.
The same America was like, "Oh, to pay my Microsoft bill, I have to go to Costco and buy $25 Xbox cards and send you the numbers, and that's how I pay in an official 2021 way." Like, come on, like
we call them Obama bucks.
Is the government still restricting you guys on lockdown?
I don't know. I don't even follow it anymore, but probably yes.
Yeah. We're not restricted.
Shane, thank you for waking him up. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna lock up the key on that one, dude.
No, what? Yes,
keep going,
that was good.
Going. You're only halfway there.
I won't make any comments about your freedom.
You're only halfway there.
Freedom haters.
Please tell us about freedom, brother. Why? What's the difference in Canada?
They say they're our neighbors to the north.
What's the difference in Canada? Seriously, what's the difference? We basically have the same freedoms. What's separating us? Water and what? Mountains, right?
No, an arbitrary line in the sand.
Not a lot of water.
A bunch of people riding a moose with the AK-47, yo.
No, they can't own that up there.
You got here. You want me to tell you the problem with freedom?
With a swimming pool, that's half bill.
This is my observation with freedom, interpretation of freedom today. Depending on who says you're free or who you agree with is what it is, right? Because
freedom.
What? Go ahead.
Right there.
Oh, that's nice.
That's freedom. That's freedom. You're right.
Right there.
That's freedom.
Do you have one of those? Because I do.
What is it?
It's a freedom pew pew.
Yeah.
No. What is it?
It's a freedom
seeds.
It's a freedom protector.
It's an A.
It's a semi-automatic black rifle that goes pew pew.
There you go.
At freedom seeds.
What is it?
Seeds.
It's freedom seeds. It spits freedom seeds of the 5.56 variety. Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Can we?
And those fish.
It's called an AR-15.
Mike,
I have
those fish back in June.
officially derailed this. This
This one right here too.
Hey,
and
Mike,
those fish
just to let you know,
back in
we
June
have
didn't
those
have a
too.
What was that, Mike?
What?
Was
We
that
have those
Smith or what
too.
was it?
That was a Smith & Wesson M&P 15.
That's what I thought.
Then I got this one here. That's a Glock.
You read
Welcome
20.
to the Shack.
20...
Welcome to the Shack Heaters version.
right.
Was that a Glock 22? 40 cal?
21.
The
21.
shack warmers.
And then the this is my everyday carry. This is the hell is this?
What's the holster on it?
42.
So much freedom.
42 in here.
Oh, the 42. Yeah.
Oh,
What's the
nice.
holster?
That's the
What's
380.
holster?
Give me full screen on that one. Right there, just so you can see that.
Scout. I see what you're saying. We're dancing as closely as we can.
There you go, Mike.
I don't
Now
know
you're
what,
full screen.
I don't know what. I'm trying to not look at my.
There it is.
Yeah, don't
there
look
it
down
is.
the barrel.
There.
Yeah.
Is that the zombie hunter?
Zombie outbreak response team
Ah, there you go.
Nice.
on all my Glocks.
Oh, look at this. Wait.
Look who's here.
Oh, here we go.
You start pulling out. You start pulling out the pew pews, and look who shows up.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
that's
a fellow Texan. I would hope it would show up.
We have POTA Daddy and we have Pew Pew Daddy.
It's Papa POTA. Thank you.
Oh, Papa POTA. There we go. Jason, how are you, sir?
I'm just waiting for y'all to stop talking.
Good luck with that,
You have
man.
the floor.
Good luck with that.
I was sent a direct message and told I needed to rescue the stream from Mike being on. So
No, I mean I can leave.
Frank,
I'm
you're
here.
safe. Frank, you're safe.
yeah, no, I was specifically told Mike when I saw Frank here. I'm like, what do they need me for?
No, you missed him. You said it. You missed him last week. Come on now. You said
Oh,
it.
no, I did. Yeah, I did.
Yes,
That's
you
true.
did.
That's very true. That's very true. What are you guys up to?
I'm not too sure, Jason.
The same thing we do every Tuesday.
Molson,
we sit around and
was,
drink and shoot the shit with our buddies.
We did a well-being check on Molson, and he's fine. Molson's fine.
Yep.
The same thing we do every week, Pinky. Try to take over the
world. We're going to take over YouTube one subscriber at a time.
That is
Speaking of that, we've hit over what is we at now? 400 and almost 430 subscribers, which is pretty awesome, guys. Like we're
That's
amazing. Good.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
A designated show just for this. 430 people subscribed for this show. Thank you so much for being here, and we hope it keeps going. That's awesome.
You guys are amazing.
Do you guys want to crash Cat's stream?
Listen, she gave us the link the last time. She didn't let me in, so I was like, whatever.
I just saw that she was screaming and.
Is she streaming now?
Oh, right now it's about to.
I thought she was doing things on Thursday.
Frank, I thought you were co-hosting tonight.
Yeah,
kind of, but I thought it was at 8 or I'm sorry, 9.
Oh,
she's not. She's not live now. Hold on.
No.
It's scheduled for 8:30, so like 1 minute.
Okay, I'm gonna head over there.
Yeah, go do your duty, Frank.
All right, Frank.
Give us
No,
all
he's coming
the
in
give us
tonight.
all the give us all the
Oh,
link.
he's gone. Wow, he didn't even say.
He didn't even say Frank Radio.
I gotta-
I think they
Yeah,
might.
I'm getting
I
ready
think
to
they
do
might have
this and-
something a little.
Frank
something-
was Frank was my discovery, and I've trying to collect royalties from all these guys and inviting Frank on their channel. So Catherine's got to. Catherine,
Good luck with that. Hashtag ham harder. Oh,
So going through Frank's Amazon, do you get anything from that?
He should.
You get any royalties from Frank's Amazon?
No. Amazon.
If you haven't entered the Bridgecom giveaway, I will say this.
Oh my goodness,
Jason has got there's a special link to one of Jason's videos. Go check out that video, and I think you're gonna find some similarities to the discussion, and you might be able to get an extra. I think is it 20 or 30 entries into that contest with your video?
and it's daily.
Yes.
I didn't know that
It is
at
daily.
first, but you can go enter the secret word of my video every day for an extra 20 or 25 points per day.
Now I gotta
I'm
watch
like-
your video every day, Jason.
No, that's the joy. You don't have to watch it. You can just hit it and then close it.
If you can't remember the secret word,
you need to get a job.
Mecca lecca hi, Mecca hiney ho.
yeah, that one. Yeah.
Common spelling.
Common sense.
Right.
I gotta go find. I'll go find a link to that video and share it in the chat. But
Nice. So, Mike, when Zombie got his
Hang
hands,
on.
what was the first thing he did?
When who did what?
When
Zombie
Zombie
got
got
what?
his hands, when he got his hands, what was the first thing he did? Please tell me you remember the Pee Wee Herman special. No?
Is that before he was like children's?
It was borderline.
Right, exactly.
That I could imagine.
Right.
Oh
But
my
no,
God.
I don't. Wasn't a huge Pee Wee's Playhouse fan.
I wouldn't see Mike. I wouldn't think that you were the Pee Wee's Playhouse.
I never
type.
saw it. I honestly never
That
saw
guy
it. I
was
saw the
so
movie.
creepy.
I saw the
It was
movie.
little-
I never
yeah.
watched
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Like Pee Wee's Big Adventure, I
Yeah.
can probably quote half that
Huge.
movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
you can tell him Large Marge sent you.
Large
It's-
Marge sent you.
it's right up there.
Yeah.
But
So
Like-
I just want to.
trying to use the phone. You know, stuff like that.
Try to have a stream. I just want to show you. I have been entering every day. You won't be able to see that because I have 1,876 entries into the summer sweepstakes.
Oh my god.
I'm a
If I
little
don't
behind
win
you. I'm at
something-
1,600.
If I don't win this,
What are they giving away?
oh my,
everything.
$4,000
One
worth of radio equipment.
One of every.
Fabulous prizes.
Daniel, just
Absolutely.
click the link that the Ham Radio Clubhouse just posted in the chat, and you'll see it.
No, bro.
Oh yeah.
No, he's doing that because he wants the
Click
extra
my link.
200.
He wants the extra. He wants the extra
Yeah.
points. So
But if you saw my tweet, I said I'd give it away. So
All right, so they're giving away a Anytone D578 UV3 Pro. They're giving a Duracom 18 amp desktop power supply, a Anytone tri-band antenna,
share screen.
a Anytone 878 UV Plus 2. I'm reading it off my phone.
I know. Share my
Um,
screen.
Oh, there you go.
there you go.
17,000 entries, baby.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Can we use the tech? Thank you for using the technology that we have. Thank you.
I'm just gonna quit now.
17,000 entries,
Wow.
baby. Having a
I need a
shopping
few
video
more-
every Friday is magic.
I need a few more Twitter subscribers.
There's no way. Let me
No
make
doubt.
something perfectly clear. There's
You
no
can't
way
win.
I'm winning this because I partnered with them to promote it. So they're not going to let me win this. Okay? But I really like. I'm going to keep a screenshot of that number. We got another
That's
3
freaking
weeks.
awesome,
Yeah.
dude.
So, yeah,
oh my god.
yeah. So
They're giving away a Skybridge Plus digital hotspot, which looks pretty freaking awesome. A Nagoya 701 8-inch high gain female antenna, a USA and international hotspot supercode plug, plug and play programming service, Bridgecom University for the Skybridge, a Zyju G90. God, that's hard to say after 2 drinks.
Zorro.
I want the hat. I want the hat.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I want the hat. Yeah.
After all that, I want the hat.
cooling bracket, the data interface, the Bridgecom systems hat, yes, and
Is
a
that cooling bracket come
VCR.
with a fan guard yet, or no?
No, they expect you to lose a
The
finger with it.
H1 doesn't. Well, I think I think the newer models of the H1 do. There's an H2 out now, but I think it's totally different. So,
and the big one is a BCR 40U analog UHF and duplexer repeater.
Yep.
Because you need a repeater.
Yes.
Why not?
Every ham wants a repeater in their backyard.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everybody needs a repeater. Come on.
It's Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will probably ham that forward.
No, the repeater I'll put up, but I'll ham the rest of it forward.
Yeah.
Here on this show.
Anybody that wins the repeater that wants to put an MMDVM on the back of it and connect it to my C bridge for DMR.
Yes. That's what I was thinking.
I'm seeing.
Hey, Jason, I'll make your proposition. I will do that if you change your account name to Daniel Terrio, Victor Alpha 3 Sierra, just temporarily. Just temporarily. Give me your 17,000 points or entries.
You heard me say I couldn't win that, right? So I'll give you 17,000 useless points.
But,
sure,
right. Technically, if you change the name on the account temporarily, it's not you winning it, So
no, they're going to look at it. They're going to be like, who the hell is this guy?
Like, you don't want to get mixed up with a guy like me.
Isn't there a U.S. restriction on that winning too?
I think there is.
I think I don't remember. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah. And 60-meter fans.
I know it's probably about to be discontinued, but I've been very pleased with the 868. It's my first run at a DMR. Yeah. You can program it on the face. I haven't even set up my own hotspot yet. I just plugged it into the VFO, and that's what I've been using to run DMR off my hotspot. Mm-hmm. But the 868 is great radio. And I think, nice. I don't know if it's officially discontinued or it's pretty close, but the 878 is pretty awesome.
I mean, all the newer models have what the 868 has and more. Yeah. So they're all fantastic rigs, quite frankly. But yes.
Yeah.
Good luck in Texas getting a pair of frequencies.
I was reading that, and that's right.
We're gonna do UHF.
Yeah, well, it's a UHF repeater, so it's easier to get UHF. Plus, if you get what's called, some people call it a splinter frequency.
Right?
Yeah, I've always heard it called a narrowband frequency, but it's like a 12.5 kilohertz frequency. So, for instance, my repeater pair is 440.5125 instead of 525 or 550. Mine's 5125, and those are a little bit easier to get, or they were the last time I tried in the Metroplex. So. Plus, if it's a backyard repeater, just use one of the free-for-all backyard pairs. You can always do that.
As long as you don't cause interference. What is it? 30 kc on both, on transmit and down.
Correct.
Maybe instead of doing a 5 meg split, you may, who knows? Figure it out. Just don't cause interference. Listen around first.
Yeah.
Very true.
We've done all that kind of stuff before.
Dude, your spotlight is growing.
What's up? What is up with that particle board? That particle board's
winner.
Your particle is lit. I think next week we're gonna be talking about Huntsville for the entire I want to say podcast. It will be a podcast, but it'll be a YouTube live stream. And I think we're gonna have Jason. I believe said he was available to come chit chat about Huntsville. He's got a lot of information about Huntsville. I shared earlier, and for those that may be new tonight, Saturday at 2 p.m., if you're in and around Huntsville, we're going to be at the Gigaparts booth, so you can come say hello, get some stickers, say howdy to all of us, fist bump, shake hands, dats, whatever you feel comfortable with doing. And, I can't wait to meet some people, especially the ones that aren't in Texas.
Right.
And I haven't met Steve in person. I haven't met Beer Snack in person or Dude. I haven't met any of these guys in person. It's gonna be great to hang out. So I'm
actually gonna purposely ignore you and try to not find you.
Awesome. I will bring my hotshot with me and make sure that you acknowledge me.
Listen, it'll make that meeting in Texas next month even that much later, right?
Right.
There you go.
I got my tickets, man.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I got my tickets. Fun. Hey, I might have to
so much fun.
I might have to fly in an aircraft with like sheep and other livestock, but it's only $70.
Are you coming?
Is that Spirit Airlines?
You got it.
Spirit Light. That's what that is.
Are you coming on Southwest?
No.
So so September the 25th, tentatively. I hope it sticks.
Is it the 25th or 24th? I don't remember.
I think it's the 25th.
I'm horrible with dates. So.
Well, so am I. And I thought I put it on my calendar, and I was just looking. I didn't. I'll go back and look at my Facebook chat.
I didn't. I just know I got to show up to Texas, and somebody else will figure out the rest.
But
24th is a Friday.
So it's Saturday. So it'll be the 25th.
25th.
So Ham Radio Dude and I are going to go up in a hot air balloon and do some aeronautical mobile.
Oh, you should bring a picnic basket.
Well, of course we are, and and maybe a rosé.
Dude, that's so funny. I was thinking the same thing. A fine rosé.
Fine rosé.
So how long, Sean? How long are you going to be here?
4 days.
Okay.
Like Thursday through Sunday, and
okay.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
That following weekend is the Belton Ham Expo, Shane. That's gonna be our next. That's gonna be our next Ham Radio 2.0 meetup. Assuming the weather holds.
The weekend. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping that the weather holds out for us in September on the 25th.
I'm hoping we could reenact a scene from like Titanic, except it's in a hot air balloon. Like, I'm flying, Shane. It will make for a good trailer.
Oh my God, yes. I could probably come up with a wig too, so
perfect. Perfect.
Oh, Lord. I'm not even gonna go there.
I don't want to. I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
Gonna be
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know which one of you is playing the girl from Titanic.
Hey, speaking of girls, I'm gonna jump out of here, boys. I'm gonna go look at a girl talking about ham radio.
All right, go have fun with Cat.
Good to
see you. Mike, thank you.
Yeah, we should all go freaking crash your stream.
Oh, we will here in about 15
Tank's got the link, I'm sure.
We're gonna shut this thing down here in about 15 minutes, but we'll come say hello to them.
Word. I'm gonna go give them hell.
All right, later.
Have fun.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks for stopping by.
So it's going to be after Labor Day that I'm there. So do I wear my black cowboy hat or do I still get to wear my straw cowboy hat?
No, it's after Labor Day. You got to wear your felt hat.
The felt one. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Straw is only allowed before Labor Day. After Labor Day, it's felt. So
are those Justin cowboy boots made in China acceptable?
Justin, Texas. Sorry,
negative. Negative. Not unless you want me to. Not unless you want me to bring like a Domino's pizza to Chicago and pass it up to Chicago.
Touche.
That's all it worse.
So could I wear American Eagle jeans with my cowboy boots?
Oh my God, Jason is correct. No,
this is not a Jason Aldean concert.
No, it's gotta be Wrangler. What the?
Oh man.
Pearl snaps are optional, right?
Put your face closer to the screen. Put your face closer to the screen. I'm gonna go
smacked.
Molson, yell at him. Molson, yell at him.
So Brian made it. Brian made a good point here. If you haven't seen Hayden's video, you have on the lids. Or I'm sorry, the Oscar mics of QRZ.
Yes.
Go watch it. Yeah. I have not cried so much in quite some time.
Do not have a drink or a smoke in your hand. Do not inhale. Yeah. You do not want to choke. You do not. You will be laughing and crying.
Oh my God!
Absolutely.
Lord.
For sure.
You may have to watch it twice due to the language barrier.
Yeah, there's some slang in there that we weren't quite used to.
Yeah. I learned a few.
Exactly. Oh goodness. Well, we're at the 15-minute mark, so we've got enough people in this chat. We should probably start swinging around and saying the howdy doodies and how are yous.
Yeah, all right,
on the
boys.
way out.
Start tying up your shoes. Start tying up your shoes. Put your chairs back where you found. Actually, put them on the table upside down. So
we got to mop the floor.
Yeah. Dude, what do you got going on, my brother? Tell us what's going on in your life and where you going and.
Well, we'll be at Huntsville next week, and then we're going to be in Texas next month, and then San Francisco the month after, all for ham-related stuff, and working on some videos. just bought that Ender 3 V2 with a bunch of other people from Ham Radio and Coffee. So I got a video coming out where I assembled that and just changed studios. So trying to keep my head above water.
Very cool.
Hey, that's
and
a
don't
good
forget,
thing, yeah.
Saturday. What do you got Saturday?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Are we flying? Are we flying a balloon on Saturday?
No, what are you doing Saturday? What are you doing Saturday?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Come on.
Man,
Right,
you
guys,
better tell
Saturday.
that secretary to get your shit together.
Yeah, I forgot. Hey, I'm unemployed too, so I'm working off this YouTube money too. My secretary is like, I got her on Skid Row. Yeah.
Don't talk about Megs that way.
No. She's a nice woman. I'm not saying that about her.
Oh my god.
Saturday, don't forget to check out Ham Radio and Coffee at 9 in the morning Central Time, where we're going to give you information on how to be a part of our biggest giveaway yet, sponsored by Gigaparts. But we need 5,000 views on that video or on that live stream within a week or within 5 days, rather.
Yeah.
5 days. So make
I'm
sure
to tweet that link daily.
And we
you.
all
We
have the
really appreciate
benefit
it.
of winning. We all, it's
You
like
do.
we all have this is a win-win for everybody.
Yes.
You do.
Think of it that
And
way.
some of you guys know what it is already, and that's fine. But yeah, you're going to want this item. I want it, but I'm not going to be eligible for it. Why am I sharing it?
Oh.
Hold on. So since I'm probably going to be next, but I want to share this from K5YVY since he's not here with us. So I will give you a moment or two to look this over.
Hold on, wait. Let's see if we can do this. Hold on. Hey everyone,
I'll read
I'm
it.
K5YBY. Up on my channel. I still wait for my 705 to get fixed.
Deeper.
Might make
Gotta
a
go
video
deeper.
on weather.
Deeper.
Oh, deeper. Hold on. Deeper, and still need to get my 80-meter loop up. If
No,
internet
stop.
adds crap,
No, you're going
relapse
too
me.
fast. You're from Jersey. You're talking too
I
fast.
can't help it.
Guys,
You gotta slow
down.
it. Yeah.
Slow down.
That was fun, but nobody understood a thing you said. So K5YVY is waiting for his 705 to get fixed. He might do a video on weather and still needs to get that 80-meter loop up. Stay tuned to K5YVY amateur radio station.
Damn, that Canadian almost sounded like he was from
look at
Mississippi.
Nice.
Shane, what else
So,
you got going on? Anything?
So my POTA adventure starts tomorrow. I'll be activating a park tomorrow and probably on Saturday, maybe. I'm going to try to do a summit on the air. I'm not much of a hiker, so I'm looking for a drive up.
Where's the
I'm
concession
going to try to do some. I know. There,
One
I've had
pointer.
I have 2 parks in mind for parks on the air while I'm in Colorado. I'm going to Colorado from Wednesday through Sunday. So I'm going to pick a couple of days in there. I'm going to try to do a late shift. I know we're going to go up to one of the dark sites as long as there's not too much smoke from the California fires that are sending it over to Colorado. And I'm going to activate that park. I'm going to activate Cheyenne Mountain and the one in Texas. And I forgot the name of it. So
You just think that's California smoke. That's
well,
Colorado smoke.
according to
I
the
have it.
National Weather Service,
yeah.
it's California smoke.
It's the
I
Rita. It's the Rita Bianca National Grassland.
yes.
K-7481.
Yeah,
Rita
so
Bianca.
7481 has never been activated before. So this will be a brand new park, and Shane's going to get it first on my way up to Colorado. So I'll be on
So you
20
think.
meters.
Some dude's coming in tomorrow,
Don't jinx me, bro.
right before you.
Yeah.
Why you gotta,
Frank's gonna
why you got to
activate it.
cap me in the knees, bro?
Frank's going to activate.
Jeez.
Frank got it.
Nice.
So that's what I've got going on. I'm going
But
to
Frank
film.
hasn't uploaded the log yet, so don't worry about it.
I'll figure it. Yeah, because he takes about 6 weeks to get his logs in. So I'm going to film that. I'm going to film the trip. So it'll be a combination of Welcome to Colorado and Parks in the Air.
Nice.
Joseph Collins, yes, that is fire smoke, not happy smoke. So I know it's Colorado,
Not a little Rocky Mountain High.
not a little Rocky Mountain High. It's a little Colorado green or California green coming across the border.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Beer
look for
snack.
that here in the next week.
Get
or so.
ready.
And he cut
Beer
me
snack.
off.
You're next.
Jerk
Me?
face.
You're looking
Yes,
at
sir.
it. Yeah, I
You're
got
looking at
this. I've got this. Tuesday
Got a
nights.
great-
I got Thursday
nice
night
t-shirt.
hanging out, doing FT8 off. Hey,
Nice
this,
t-shirt.
This
I
one
like
here?
that T-shirt. Yeah, I like that.
You know where I got it?
Where'd you get that? No, where'd you get that T-shirt?
This T-shirt? I got it from him.
Yeah, that T-shirt.
I got it from his
That
his
dude.
store.
Go to
Yeah,
go
right
to
there.
the Grapevine. Put his link up.
Yes.
Can you throw his link up and then you guys chat for everybody? Okay, so
So,
You
if you
just
still,
can't
if you
our
still
t-shirts
need a,
up there.
if
Oh,
you
there's
still need a
shirts everywhere,
short
man.
sleeve because it's hot, you need a J-pole. You need a J-pole antenna. I'm telling you, the man's got some good J-pole antennas.
GrapevineAmateurRadio.com.
Work great
for
on a
those that,
705.
haven't seen it yet.
There you go.
Very cool. So that's what I got. You're looking at it. You know, I got this. I've got Thursday nights FT8, and just hanging out. And that is a very.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you for all you do. brother.
It's all fun. You know, I'm just here to have fun.
For those who don't know, Beer Snack works so much behind the scenes and doing so much for everybody. You know, so thank you, brother.
Yeah, so Beer Snack, I have seen so many times in the chat someone ask, "What is your beard routine?"
Bacon grease keeps it
There you
nice
go.
and smooth.
There you go. There you have it, folks. Right here, bacon grease. It makes a good dummy load, and it makes good beard oil.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Jason, I mentioned it before very sincerely. Thank you for Sunday night stream with the POTA Awards. That it was something new, I think, that you've ever done. I thought Vance did a great job. I sat there, and again, it was so great listening to the awards and some of the people that all of us have worked either as a hunter or activator, park to park. But thank you for putting that on. Please do that again. Great show. Great show. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks. That was fun. That was all Vance. That wasn't me. And in fact, I didn't know he had. He emailed me a few weeks ago, and he's like, "Hey, can I come back on and talk about the results?" And I'm like, "Sure, yeah." That first one was really good. And then he didn't tell me what he was going to do. Like I showed up or he showed up and he's like, "I got this presentation that blah, blah, blah." I got 2 copyright strikes on his music that he did. I was like, "Dude, next time you got to tell me that, man." I gave him some pointers for where to get some royalty-free music. It's cool.
Exactly.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But yeah, no, that was all him. He did a
innocent.
fantastic job with it. And we're talking about we're going to do a live stream for the October event, which I don't even know what that one's called, but it's like middle of October.
Support your parks.
Yeah,
Just support you.
okay. Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
All
That's all it is, and everything. I looked at that and everything, and because I know when he was talking, about us W2 HRC and coming in third place, I was hooting and hollering here inside the garage and everything.
Yeah,
it was fun. It was fun.
It was cool that he showed that list of only 9 clubs entered. So,
yes, I was very surprised.
So
I thought there was going to be more. So that's okay.
Yeah. They said last year was only 2, so this year was 9. So it's growing. Which is
we're planning. We're
Wait till next year.
W2HRC. We're planning. We're planning. We got some ideas. So we'll see.
Well, if you ever talk to AE4MQ from Ham Radio Adventures Club, which I'm a member of that club, ask him who was the only guy to bring a 500 watt amplifier to the Outer Banks.
Okay. Let me guess.
Because I'm bringing a 220 volt generator to the next POTA event. So if we need to run 1500 watts, we can.
Hey, you bring the generator and we'll figure something out.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I bought it for the February event, so I got to use it somehow.
Yeah.
Where's Don with that mercury?
Yeah.
I said, where's that mercury? I'm smelling.
Yeah, it was a mercury.
Smelling mercury.
Yeah. That'd be great.
All right. Steve, good afternoon. Good evening. Thank you for coming.
What's going on? Yep, absolutely. You're looking at it. I'm just uploading logs and going crazy here. I've got a backlog of stuff I got to catch up. Yep.
Another one behind the scenes, guys. For you guys who don't know, Steve processes those logs that we send in, for Foreland. And again, guys like him, that whole group, just doing that ain't easy. So,
can I throw you in between the man, Steve?
Sure.
Where in the hell is your YouTube video? You have been teasing it for 6 months.
He's got paint on his hand. He has an excuse. He has paint on his hand.
So I did a video for the Support Your Parks weekend, the plaque event weekend. And there was some stuff in that video that I'd rather not put on YouTube.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like half the video.
Put some B-roll on top of it.
Snip.
Yep.
Voiceovers are a wonderful thing.
I'm hearing lots of excuses.
Yes.
In here, they're discussing the polite etiquette of talking over the amateur radio bands.
Right.
Here you see the ham in his natural habitat.
Yes, there he is. He sees
half-wave.
He sees the
ground.
opposite. He sees the opposite
he dropped
gender
his
across
radio.
the way, and now he's like, "Should I call CQ or should I chase it?
Should I call that park to park or should I call CQ?
Yes, it's
That's
mating
a-
season.
We need
today.
that in here. Sorry.
No, seriously, guys, don't know. Steve does a lot behind the scenes. Molson, you were too quiet tonight, but we're glad. We are glad you finally told it like it is. Seriously.
Yeah.
No, it didn't freeze. I'm waiting for something in the background to move. And try getting us. Try to get us. He's good.
I took a
I
still
don't make
picture and went to
monkeys,
go
I
have a
just train
cigarette. That's all I gotta say.
That's
No. Yeah, pool's done, so I'll be starting to work on the tenant project. That's the tower. That's a lot of things we're going to be talking about. I'm going to do a video just to sort of talk about the overall project, and then hopefully we'll dissect it together through comments and stuff like that, and go from there. So that's it. We build, we learn. See you over there on my channel.
Great videos, by the way. If you haven't watched it yet, his
Yeah,
first
please.
is, and his shorts. The shorts about the POTA.
And the field day.
No, that POTA's coming up.
Oh, that's right.
Field
Field
day
day.
Field day was awesome.
Field day was rather flatulent.
Yeah.
So.
Wait till you see POTA, because that's
All right. And last but definitely not least, Don Izzo, my friend.
No problem. Listen, to Dwayne, Paul, Jeremy, Eric on the Alaskan Rove. Guys, thank you. Chase them, guys. Have fun hunting them down and chasing them down. Put them in your ham alert. When they come back in a few weeks, maybe in the month of September, we'll have them back. We got some great guests coming up over the next few weeks. We are going to have some serious. You thought we had fun tonight. We just we're going to be raising the bar. This guy is going to be doing high jump.
Don't.
All that. No, I don't want to say limbo. I almost screwed up and said limbo again. That's not limbo. That's a high jump. I got a video coming out Monday, sometime next week, either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I finished editing it tonight. That will be coming up. I took care of the bugs. All I'm going to tell you is the bugs are bugging me, and I beat the bugs. That's all I'm going to tell you. We're going.
I want one of those.
Hey, let me just address something quickly. Scout.
Sure.
So Shane says, get to that interview with your grandfather. So we were supposed to do the video last night. My grandfather does not. He sent me a message over the weekend. He's not comfortable at this point.
Okay.
Respect that. We respect that.
Can we do
So
it
I need
podcast
to.
style?
I was extremely discouraged about it. But you have to realize that there's a lot about my grandfather's life I didn't know until he wrote this book. I didn't know that. There's a lot I didn't know. And including some of my family history. So it's really difficult for him to write the book, yet alone come on a video not knowing the people and then where it's going to go. So I told him, when you're ready,
respect. Yep.
hit me up and we'll do it. So,
Absolutely.
Love it.
So when he's ready, absolutely. Anytime.
Yeah. So
What book
everybody.
What book is this?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Jason.
What book is
Daniel.
this, Daniel?
it's called The Story of a Lost Boy, I believe it is. And it's just about his life and it's crazy. There's so much to it. It's just so crazy. And
Cool.
Yeah.
So one more time before we go, Jason, do you want to tell what's going on at Huntsville with you've got a forum
Yes.
on Sunday, and then there's the Gigapart stuff throughout the day on Saturday.
Yes.
So quick,
Yeah.
but we've got a few minutes left here if you want to just do a quick run through.
So there'll be several of us with an hour slot at the Gigaparts table on Saturday. I think it starts at like 10 a.m. and goes for several hours. Each channel has 1 hour slot. Gigaparts was gracious enough to give us 5 or 6 hours of that and divvy them up to different people. So I took one of those, and they asked me who else should get some, and I gave them some names. On Sunday at 10 a.m., the Hamfest themselves, not Gigaparts, but the actual Huntsville Hamfest, is giving us a forum room. and it's just going to be like a big queue. I want to try to keep it a little bit structured because it's possible we can get a little bit rowdy sometimes.
No. You don't say.
No. So
really?
But everyone with a YouTube channel is invited to that. So everyone with the YouTube channel is invited, and the audience is invited. And the audience is just welcome. We'll just kind of like rag chew, face to face rag chew for about an hour. Very unstructured, very laid back, just kind of the way I do things. And so we're just going to do that. Hopefully it won't get too loud and obnoxious. And the next forum room over comes by and says, "Can you guys keep it down?"
Y'all tone it down. I'm afraid you're
but
just too loud.
immediately following us is Carlos is giving a presentation on Parachute Mobile. So that ought to be fun.
That'll be a good one.
So, yeah. So, but yeah, so everybody who's there at Huntsville and has a YouTube channel, I know about. I'll put it that way. And if I don't know about you, then hit me up. But everybody's invited to be a part of the Sunday forum.
And Jason, Friday night is
happy hour.
Happy hour on Jason's channel, y'all. Mm-hmm. And don't forget, this weekend is the QSL virtual event, a virtual ham fest going on. Those emails have been flying. There's so much going on in Ham Radio. Please, guys, support it between YouTube, the virtual stuff, the flea markets, the tag sales, the conventions, your local ones. I know I got a local one coming up in September. I'll be talking about it in another week or so. Hey guys, just get on the air and have fun. Thank you to everybody, dude. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Again, Tank, Papa POTA Daddy, and again, and the Alaskan Rove guys. We'll see you all next week. Catch us on the podcast. Be safe. Get on the radio. Get on
awkward
the
wave.
radio.
Oh, awkward wave.
Awkward wave.
I'm getting there.
Ham harder.
Ham harder.
Absolutely.
Good night, guys.
Have a good
Pine
night.
cones.